Ford style on the Sunday morning service. And this is why we came here, right here. They have a four-wheel drive version and a two-wheel drive version, although that could be a four-wheel drive version. With all the horsepower this truck is going to be pushing, it's going to need four-wheel drive. Huh. Super snake. What's the front end of that? Wait a minute. Okay, new front end. I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's colder than bleh out here. I should have worn something more than shorts. That looks fantastic with those bronze wheels. Let's see. Well, hang on. Stay with what you're doing, Case. F-150 Shelby. I got a little bit of a... Oh, we upped the horsepower. I think that used to say 775. Wow. Look at that. Holy cow. All right, I want to read this. Okay, here we go. This is the Shelby American sticker. 4 22-inch Shelby chrome wheels, 4 high-performance tires. Y'all didn't even give them a... You don't even get a spare? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on here. No full-size spare there. All right. So Shelby Speedo recalibration, tire sensors recalibrated, body color fender flares. Wow. All right, here we go. Shelby engineered 785 horsepower supercharger. Blower and intake manifold, powder coated Ford Racing Blue. That'd be pretty. Performance air intake, high flow filter, carbon fiber air intake tube. Shelby performance programmer tuned to 785 horsepower. Why do they keep bringing that up? Upgraded the oil to 5W50 and they regapped the spark plugs. What do you think? 138 grand? I don't know. I just don't know. $138,000. This is insanity. This is... I just want to make sure that y'all don't think I'm making that up. I'll take 2. I heard that. Hang on. We'll get to the four-wheel drive version in just a second. Wow. That's just, I don't know. I mean, Casey, it's just because you can't afford it. Well, maybe that's true. And maybe I am a little bit jealous. That's whatever. I like the offset license plate right there with Shelby down there. That's kind of nifty. I like that. Does it have presence? Oh, hell yeah. Everybody will know you're coming. I just don't know about 138 grand. Casey, it's got rebates and it's got rebates on it. Okay, I don't know. I don't work here. All right, let's see this four-wheel drive. How much you think the four-wheel drive is more or less? Hang on here. Let's see. Oh, hello, darling. Little inline. We'll be right there. We'll be right there, my little BMW. In case that's a Toyota. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Y'all got a little skeet right here on the front of the... Sorry, I had to wipe off my thing. The phone. All right, here we go. $2,000 upcharge. $140. You got 4 22s, 4 BFG all-terrains. They won't even throw in an extra wheel for you. What y'all think? 140 grand for an F-150? Hi, let me flip the camera around so y'all know what we're doing. Hi, welcome to Hobley Motorsports. Welcome to the Sunday morning service. This is Marshall Mize Ford out here in Hickson, Tennessee, south of Chattanooga or north of Chattanooga. I don't know where the hell I am. We're somewhere around Chattanooga, Tennessee. I don't work here. I do work at a Ford dealership, so please ask a bunch of Ford questions. I would be happy to help you. But these are going to end up being cheap trucks, I have a feeling. All right, so here we go. So far, we've got 138. We're going to go ahead and call it 140. So we got $280,000 worth of Ford F-150 right here. Let me say that one more time. We got 280 grand. $280,000. Let's keep going, shall we? All right, let's come over here now. I do like the eruption grain. In case you've been living under some kind of a rock for a real long time, this is the Ford Bronco. It's been with us. This is its 4th or 5th year. This is eruption green. This is going to try to dethrone the Jeep Wrangler. I will say this. If you're a larger person and a Jeep Wrangler is small and tight inside, this is a lot larger. So keep that in mind. I just want to see how much they're charging for these wheels. 45 grand, that's not bad. In case you don't know, in the United States right now, the average new car price is $50,000. I didn't make that number up. You can find that out for yourself. So we got 18 in the city, 22 on the highway. This is a base, oh, this is a base model. I know what you look like. You came in with them holy steely wheels. All right, how much they charging for these shoes? So we got 20-inch fuels, 33-inch Nitto Ridge grapplers, and we've added some running boards. We got 8 grand. So now the price is $53,465. I ain't gonna lie to you though. Those bronze shoes right there, they do something to my body. So they do look good. But anyway, would you do that? Casey, that's stupid expensive for that. I don't know what it costs. I'm just saying 53 grand. Get you a base model Bronco. Casey, how do you know it's base? Let me show you something right here real quick. I'd like to help out just a little bit right here. See right there on the dash? See those buttons? There's only 3 buttons right there. If it had buttons all the way across, it would have a lot more options, okay? This is a 4-wheel drive Bronco, but it's really not. It has open differentials, which means it's really only 1 wheel working in the back and 1 wheel working in the front. You're not gonna try to climb the bathtub out in Moab with that one, okay? But I will show you one that you can before we get done. None of these will get it done. Nothing down there will do it. Would anyone even like to see a Bronco Sport, or do you want to go to the back of the lot and find the expensive stuff? Actually, I do want to say one little thing right here. Whoa, what is this? God shattered. Thank you so much for all that. I appreciate that. All right, here what we got. I want to talk about the Bronco Sport for just a second. The Bronco Sport, the Ford Escape, and the Ford Maverick, they're cousins. They all hang out. They all do the same thing. They drink from the same bowl. That's good and bad. Now, let's come right over here. I would like to show you something. 2025 Ford Bronco Outer Banks, 1.5 liter. That is a 3-cylinder. What'd he say? What'd he say? As in, you ready? As in there's 1 cylinder, 2 cylinders, and 3 cylinders. And that is all the power plant. That is the biggest heart that it has. I'm not knocking it. It's still got 181 horsepower. What I'm gonna say with this is I don't know if this is gonna do the longevity thing. I don't know if in a couple of years, in 10 years, we're gonna look at these and say, honey, look at all these 300,000 mile Bronco Sports. I don't think that's gonna happen. But hey, I don't have a crystal ball, so what the hell do I know? But anyway, keep a warranty on them. They do come in a 2-liter EcoBoost. That's the engine you need to get. That's a 4-cylinder, a little bit more power, a little bit more meat. I'm just saying. In case y'all love my Bronco Sport, hey, I didn't say I hated it. I'm just saying, okay? Sorry for my limp. I got a little something going on with my foot. All right, let me read a few little sports. Zip, I heard it. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Luke, the way you worded that, bruh, you have to be a Ryan Reynolds fan. The way you worded it comes strictly from Van Wilder. Please, Luke, tell me that you like Van Wilder. That will warm my heart. Remember the chick with the blow pop at the first? Anyway, let's get a drink real quick before we go down and look at some expensive stuff. Hang on a second. I heard that. Mad Acoustic, I heard that. In case you're just now tuning in, welcome. This is Marshall Mize Ford. I don't work here. I'm not gonna try to sell you nothing, because that's not what I do. I don't care to sell cars. I just like being around cars, you know? Hang on, I swear to go back to the show in just 1 second. Hold up. All right, let's go. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what's amazing to me? Even trying to talk about cars, politics is all this country wants to talk about. Please, somebody start talking about other things. Who cares? Jesus Christ. The whole damn world's gone goofy. We're talking about cars here. We're not talking about Jesus Christ. We're not talking about politics because I don't give a fuck at this precise moment. Hi. All right. Show me this BMW, Casey. I don't see a BMW. I see a Toyota. Oh, Casey, you know that's a Toyota Z4. All jokes aside, they're going away real soon because they're not selling. But that's an awesome, awesome car. I still think you should always buy everything used because new is a little bit overpriced. I mean, everything is overpriced, but that's just the way it goes. Toyota Supra. Oh, she's got red drippings. Oh, baby. How many miles you got? Let's see if your sticker will tell me anything. 2020. It doesn't say anything else. Anyway, I don't know the mileage or anything like that, but there it is. Y'all like that car? I'm telling you what, you put a downpipe and a tune on that. I've driven one. Anyway, Supra. Let's keep going. Oh, no. Hey, look here. Oh, hang on a second. This is going to be so much fun. The Santa Cruz and the Ford Maverick. Right there it is. Remember we were just talking about the Ford Escape and the Ford Bronco Sport? There's its other cousin. Casey, that's not even a truck. Right you are. It is not a truck. That is a crossover, and it has a little bed on it. Kind of think like an El Camino, but for this world. This truck is my favorite truck, and it's not even a truck. I'm serious. The sales are crazy on this. The sales on that are not. Now, let me explain something to you. I love the Santa Cruz. That is Hyundai's little version. Toyota's supposedly coming with one, and then the Slate is coming. That's going to be competition for these little guys. Toyota. Hey, what's up? It's good to see you.
I saw you checking out. That's true. He sparked some memories.
Ah, dude, it's so good. How you feel?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been in the hospital.
Hey, guys, hang on just one second, okay? No, you go right ahead. I want to listen to you. You know, you feel okay?
Yeah, I got COPD and I was low in potassium. And I was here at work on August the 29th. I collapsed. And,
oh, God.
Yeah, and I was able to recover a little bit. And I drove myself to the hospital. And I spent 5 days in it. Oh, if you ever need to go to the hospital, go to Erlanger on Gun Barrel. You ever been in the hospital?
I went earlier. I have something's wrong with my Achilles. I'm limping. I tore something's on the.
Yeah, I see that.
But so anyway, I actually went up.
Go down to Erlanger on Gun Barrel.
All right, I will.
Go downtown. They're a bunch of son of a bitches. Assholes. When the likes of me, I get mad and I speak up. And this and that. You know it's bad.
I heard that.
Man, that was great. Man, after about the third day, they had me unhooked and everything. I was out walking around the hospital. I'm like, damn, this is cool as hell, man. And I was dodging security guards left and right at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, and then one morning I was these nurses were out in the hallway, you know, like hospital gossip and shit, and they're complaining about the girls up on the 3rd floor. I walked up to them and I said, I don't give a damn about them bitches. I want to know where my breakfast is. God damn it. They started.
Give them hell.
I was giving them hell. But yeah, man, after a while I was losing weight bad because I think I got EPI. Exocrine pancreatic insufficiency.
Okay.
It's where your pancreas doesn't produce enough enzymes to
keep going, keep your body up, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they said they got that straight up. My appetite's back. Pretty
well, good. You look good.
Yeah, hey, I saw you checking out the toilet.
Hey.
I saw you and I said, this dude.
You heard my loud ass mouth is what you did.
I'll see you later.
Be safe, brother. I'm glad to see you, man. All right, excuse me. Let's get back to the show. That's a super nice man. He is the security guard here. Super good, super nice guy. Anyway, okay, let's get back to the show. So sorry, real quick. Okay. There's nothing wrong with the Santa Cruz. The Santa Cruz is more car-like. You're going to get a 2.5 turbo under the hood of that as opposed to a 2-liter under the hood of the Ford Maverick right there. The Maverick just sells more. The Maverick is more trucky. It's more rugged on inside. I'll show you the inside. That's like a Hyundai inside. Hey, Casey, I like luxury on the inside. Okay, great. You sit right there, you sexy son of a bitch. I'm gonna talk about you in just a second. You just sit right there. Oh, here we go. Shit, he talks too much. Jimmy, he's a nice guy. He's all right. He's doing his best, man. He's out here living the dream, baby. He's doing what he's doing. Trying to get through. But that is the Santa Cruz. There ain't nothing wrong with the Santa Cruz. It's just it's more car-like than the Maverick, if that's even possible. Okay. Oh, they got two of them. Toyota's, oh God, I don't want to start cussing. That guy's triggered the cuss in me. I'm going to try to not cuss. Toyota screwed up. Toyota screwed up real bad. This is a real Tacoma right here. This is God's truck. When Jesus comes back to earth, he'll be looking for a Toyota Tacoma to get in because he knows it'll never break down. Hey, Casey, I've heard great stories about those. These are million-mile trucks. I tell you what, let's drain the oil out right there. We'll get that guy to come right over here. He can pee in there. We'll fill it up. We'll drive that sumbitch 200 or 300 miles that way, bring it back, and then we'll put oil back in it. It'll still be fine because it's awesome. Naturally aspirated. See, let me tell you something. Casey, the turbo engines are a lot more efficient and they're faster. Let's talk about reliability for just a second, okay? This truck doesn't brake. It doesn't know how to brake. You know, remember Armageddon? I don't know if there's any old people in here like me, but remember the movie Armageddon with Bruce Willis? Bruce is not doing real well right now. So Bruce, we love you. But anyway, they're taking off. They've left Bruce on the rock. And Ben Affleck says he doesn't know how to fail. He'll do it. That is a Toyota Tacoma. It doesn't brake. However, let's see, you got one? Please say you don't. Okay, we're gonna shift because the new Taco and the new Tundra, just go with me, okay? The new Tacoma doesn't have a naturally aspirated V6. Now you've got a 4-cylinder turbo and a 4-cylinder turbo hybrid. Not to mention, it gets the same gas mileage. But anyway, they've also screwed up the Tundra. This is the new Toyota Tundra. And I don't want to talk bad about Tundra. My first car job ever was at Toyota of Knoxville, Tennessee. Toyota and Lexus is in my blood. However, Toyota, when you're making bullshit like this, you deserve to be called out. See, look, they even took the I-Force, you thieves. I-Force, Casey, that's got a V8 under the hood. You don't even know what you're talking about. The hell it's got a V8. There ain't no V8 nothing under here. We got a V6. We ain't even got an inline. We got a V under there. Not to mention when it says I-Force Max, that means they pulled a leaf blower out and they stuck a battery pack down in there. Now, is it more efficient? Oh yeah, it's way more efficient. But Toyota does reliability. That truck will never outlast a 5.7 or a 4.7. And if it does, I'll lick your asshole clean. It can't happen. The battery packs, that's what makes me so mad. Not to mention, they used to call the Corvette the plastic fantastic. There's more plastic in there than share. And that cost 80 grand. That's a 1794 edition. That's the King Ranch. Sorry, Toyota, I'm up your ass, dude. You've made a mistake with this. Anyway, it's got a 10-speed. We rocking 6 cylinders, but you already knew that because you think I was lying to you? Now, as far as the guts, oh my God. But around all of that is plastic. I'm talking more plastic than a little tax section at Toys R Us. But anyway, the low price of $63,000. Let's keep going. Welcome to Hobley Motorsports Sunday morning service. I don't work here. I don't sell cars. I love cars. I review cars. That's what I do. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can come across here. We'll get to that. Oh, let's go ahead and talk about it. You see at the bottom of that door out there? You see what that says? It's written in lipstick red. It's the most powerful engine Ford's ever made, at least on the torque side. That means 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque. Duramax ain't got it. Cummins, you're right there. But Ford's still kicking everybody's ass in the Super Duty. Now, I will say this. In my mind, the GMC and the Chevrolet do look the best. But I got a problem with this truck. And I want some folks, maybe there's some folks in here that know about this truck. Maybe someone has a truck like this in the driveway. Let me ask you a question. Because I'm just a foul-mouthed country boy out here running my mouth, limping around this car lot. But I got a question for you. Do you think that this Allison transmission is the same quality as the Allison transmission that you would have found in, let's say, a GMT 400 series? Let's say like a 02 model. I just got a feeling that it's not quite as sexy, quite as durable as it once was. See, GM bought Allison transmissions. Look it up. Don't listen to me. High country. That means this is the top of the rung. We got the super duper trick tailgate right there. That turns into like an RV step. But I do want you to, if you have a trailer hitch or ball in there, don't activate that tailgate because you will fuck that tailgate up. Let's keep going. God, you look good. I'm gonna tell you what, you, except for the mirrors. Look at him. Look, Dumbo. Look, it's fixing to take off. Well, Casey, what do you want it to do? I know, I guess it's got to have them big things. Are you unlocked? No, I'm not that lucky. King Range. Show them that King Range. Oh, baby. My Silverado Trans. Mike, I'm sorry. I just saw that. I'm sorry. That doesn't make me happy. Let's get a little set right here. Doesn't make me happy. We all work really hard for our cars, and I don't like that it's breaking for you. Hang on. Look at this lineup right here. We've already talked about the Bronco Sport, so we're going to move that off. Let's focus on these two right here. That is a Honda Passport. It has a bigger brother called the Honda Pilot. That is the same thing as the Honda Pilot. It just doesn't have a third row. You can still get the naturally aspirated V6. Both of these are naturally aspirated V6. There's not a turbo right here, actually. All right, men. I get this comment all the time. Hey, Casey, you gotta help me, man. My wife loves the new Kia Telluride. She likes the Hyundai Palisade. You gotta help me, dude. Tell me that it's a big piece of shit. I can't do that. It's not the best. Like, between these two, you obviously take the Honda. I mean, like, it's really not even a question. Unless this is like 10 grand cheaper than the Honda, which is not gonna happen. It might. But anyway, you always choose the Honda over the Kia. However, there's no CVT in here. You got an 8-speed automatic transmission, maybe a 9-speed, but an 8-speed automatic transmission, naturally aspirated V6. Just keep a warranty. But I do get a lot of comments on these. A lot of folks like these. One thing that I do notice about these, don't tow RVs. No! I see that all the time. People pulling RVs with a little Hyundai. What is that, a Santa Fe? I think that's a Hyundai Santa Fe. People, see, there's a Grand Cherokee. That still ain't got a lot of ass. That's still got, I guarantee you that's a 3.6 Pentastar. But anyway, these are not made to tow. None of this shit is. Casey, it's got a trailer towing. I know, but it's just not, it's an afterthought. It's just so they can say it's got a tow hitch. No! A lot of stress, that will cause premature transmission failure. You thought I was gonna go somewhere else. Premature ejaculation, it's the same thing. Anyway, you don't want to tow shit with these. Be nice, easy. The easier you are on these type things, the longer they'll last. But anyway, I do want to look at this real quick. This is an Elite. We got a 3.5, it's a 9-speed. I said it was a 10-speed, I'm so sorry. Wow, how many transmissions Honda got? You mean you're not just rocking the same transmission that's in the Accord? Anyway, now you got a 9-speed, but natural aspirated V6 280, it's the same V6 they've been running. Holy crap. Do you still have to do a timing belt on a Honda at 100,000 miles? You better have a good service history. Somebody been driving your balls off. 5 years and 147,000 miles? Anyway, little Honda Passport. Buy an antique. T-Roy, I love it, baby. I love it. Let's keep going. I ain't even gonna talk about you. You ain't worth my time. I hate them shits. Although I will say this. That's a GMC Acadia that has cousins. The cousin is also the Buick Enclave and the Chevrolet Traverse. If you're in this kind of car, buy the old one, buy this one. At least you get a V6. They done put a damn 4-cylinder under the hood of the brand new ones. Let me say that one more time. Their largest crossover They've put a 4-cylinder turbo in there. General Motors, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because they know you're going to load the family up. Load it with kids, cargo, luggage going down to Florida. Little bitty 4-cylinder doing all that work. It will fail. It's a mathematical certainty. Get the 2-liter 4-cylinder. Don't get the 3.6. Are you crazy? This guy don't know what he's talking about. I've replaced one engine in my life, and it was a 3.6 liter in a 2015 Jeep Wrangler. I hate the Pentastar V6, but I'm a little jaded. Some other people may say that it's the greatest engine ever. This guy don't know what he's talking about. I hate it. Sorry. Anyway, Wrangler, that's competing with the Bronco. We've already talked about that. Let's keep going. No, that's a Sorrento. We're not going to talk about that. Let's keep going. We got to get to the back. My foot is killing me. Let's go to the back. I'd rather have it. Hey, Josh, we were just talking about tacos. Josh, they screwed the taco up. They done put a hybrid under the hood. Hello, darling. You know, ooh, little base model convertible right there. This is the S550 version of the Mustang. This is the last generation. Ford had it right here. The S650, we'll get over here and oh, look right here. Y'all better get ready because you ain't going to hear the shit that I'm fixing to start talking. Anyway, this is an S550 Mach 1. This is a naturally aspirated. They've got it rang out, this 5 liters screaming and screaming and screaming. Unless you go supercharged, this is the Mustang. Fuck bullets, fuck performance packs, all of that. Get the Mach. That's the car. I'm just saying, let's keep going. All right. If you are a Mustang fan, ooh, they got a dark pony sitting outside. If you are a Mustang fan, this is going to hurt your heart. I've owned 5 Mustangs. I love Mustangs. The Ford Mustang and the Saab 900 are my 2 favorite cars. Think about that for just a second. He said a Ford Mustang and a Saab 900. Yeah, I'm whacked out to the core. Anyway, let me introduce you to the #1 selling Ford Mustang. Are you ready? Woo! There she is, baby. What the fuck is this guy on? Oh, you didn't know it, did you? It's quietly creeping up. You know what that means? That means your time has just about come, and that breaks my heart. See, nobody's buying this car. It's the worst selling horse ever. Even worse than the Mustang 2. Anyway, if it doesn't change soon, something will have to be done. Like they'll have to put the 5.0 on like a limited production because this is it, baby. This is what the future wants. Now listen, this is going to drive y'all crazy because it makes me crazy. I don't like saying it, but it's the facts, Jack. See, look at these 2 Mustangs. Casey, that ain't a Mustang. Well, they put the horse on it, call for it. I'm just telling you that they put the fucking horse on it. Hey, now this idiot Farley running around talking about, we'll never make an electric Mustang. Motherfucker, you already did. It's right there. Somebody needs to drug test that dude. But anyway, nobody's buying that. And it says it's a 4-seater. Try to put somebody in the back seat of that. I'll lick your asshole clean. But this, on the other hand, will seat 4 people. It has a frunk. I just like saying frunk. Y'all got to tell me if I get skeet in the corners of my mouth. We're far away from the drink, you know? Anyway, electric Mustang, #1 selling horse, followed closely behind in the #2 spot with the EcoBoost Mustang. Let me explain something to you. For the people that make fun of the 4-cylinder Mustang, tells me you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, baby. Come on now. That'll outrun a Gen 1 Viper. Just saying. Just saying. Would I rather have the Gen 1 Viper? You can bet your sweet ass on it. But I'm just saying you'd fail and lose to an EcoBoost. Anyway, let's hobble on over here and let's see what we're looking at. 57.6. We's a 2025. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, baby. Ooh, I didn't know you was the GT. Those are the nastiest wheels ever. They should go back to the old ones. That's it. 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds right there. Wow! You can hate electric all you want to. I'm not a big fan of it. I would go combustion. I bought a 5.7 Hemi, okay? I like the sound. But if you don't have to be insecure and you don't need that sound, you can go faster. Oh, baby, you are a GT. Sexy in that fake paint primer gray color. Anyway, we're not going to look at any EcoBoost because I think I've rattled enough cages. That does not make me happy to say that about the horse. But nobody's buying that car. Nobody's buying that car. It's going to go away. Let's have a little quick look right here. You should be ashamed of yourself putting that My sticker on that bumper like that. Oh, man. Why couldn't you have put that on the window? How dare you? Listen, whenever y'all get to your new home after you've bought your car, this is just real easy, okay? I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to get in trouble, but when you get home, more than likely this has not been on, well, it depends on how long the car's been sitting on the car lot, but you can usually just take your fingernail and just kind of pick up the parts. Don't leave this on your car! Not on this! Don't leave that shit on there. Anyway, here it is. The ultimate pony right now. I mean, obviously GT. They gotta stop! They gotta stop. They gotta stop. How we get there? We're gonna get there. It's an Auburn Bronco. Not really, because if we start thinking about Auburn, then I have to puke like continuously, because thinking of Auburn makes me rich. But anyway, dark pony, the ultimate dark pony. I believe, have you got the performance pack? No, you don't. So you're not all of it. Here we go. $73,960. Let's call it 74, shall we? Here we go with the gas guzzler text for $1,000. We got the Premier trim with color accent for $5,000. We got blue ember metallic, $395 upcharge. Real quick, I would like to say that is the paint. Every single manufacturer is charging for paint. It ain't a Ford thing. It ain't a Toyota thing. Every motherfucking car maker is charging for their paint. So which means that if you didn't give them the extra $400, if you only said, I'm only going to give you $73,500, they would have delivered the motherfucker in primer. So ask if you want your dark horse delivered in primer. See if you can get that done. Message the Hobley. Let me know how it worked out. Anyway, dark horse appearance pack 25. Anyway, $74,000. The dark horse track attack. Oh, this is going on through November of next year. You can register to take your car to the Ford driving experience. However, you have to pay for your own hotel, all of that. So anyway, you just get a little voucher that says, hey, I bought a $74,000 car and I want you to teach me how to drive it. Anyway, 10-speed automatic drift brake, bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bum, bing, ba. This has the, oh yeah. There are two different stripe packages. One, the stripes are painted. One, the stripes are stickers. This is a sticker car. Vapor blue, such a good looking color. Okay, let's keep going. Y'all like this? This is the largest Bronco ever made. Let me say that one more time. Casey, what are you talking about? This guy's a liar. Hang on, let me explain. Largest Ford Bronco ever, even bigger than OJ's, even bigger than one of them 78 freewheeling editions. But you have to get this version because see, if you'll take a look at this Bronco, see the wheels and everything are pushed out. And then we've got 78 inches worth of Rubbermaid fender flares. Remember the Chevrolet Avalanche? Ford went back and they said, Rubbermaid used to give out these awards for Rubbermaid Truck of the Year. And Ford said, I want some of that action. So they went and they got them some rubber. Look at this. We got, that's bigger than some people's pecker. We got 10 inches worth of rubber right there. Just Rubbermaid. Look at this. And if that's not enough, we've got this. Now we've got textured. It's ribbed for his and her pleasure. But anyway, that's a Bronco Raptor. And that's all the kit and caboodle. That's twin turbo V6, 400 horses, 400 plus pound-feet of torque. That's going to take on the Jeep 392. I don't know. This is really awesome. I don't know. The V8 does sound better. Casey, the V8's better than this. I don't know, man. This is a bad son of a bitch right here. Also, something else for new for Ford this year. painted tops. You got 3 different hardtop options. You can get it painted to match, or you can get it, come on, y'all gotta help me out right here. You can have a hard plastic one like that right there, or you could have it painted black to give it like a 2-tone look. Casey, how much is a Bronco Raptor? You better brace yourself. Oh, we're cheap. Shit. This is the cheap version. We got ruby red metallic tinted clear coat. We're getting 15 miles per gallon in the highway, 16 or 15 in the city, 16. You ain't gonna get that kind of gas mileage. You're gonna get 8. Not gonna happen. But anyway, so 87 grand. See, they charging more. They charging for that paint right there. See, charging for it again. Let's keep going. We're not looking at this. We're not gonna spend much time on this. I bet y'all been sitting on this for a long time. It's got a 2.7 underneath the hood. You can't get the 3-liter in a 2-door. The biggest engine you can get is a 2.7. This is the Strop edition. I used to think it was a Strope, and then some person rudely let me know that I was saying it incorrectly. So anyway, that is the Strop. Back in the late 60s, there was a guy named Bob or Bill Strope. I can't remember Strop. See, I'm calling it Strope. The dude's not with us anymore, so nobody's gonna correct me. I'm saying Strope because that's what it looks like, the way it should be spelled. So I'm saying Strope, deal with it. So Bill or Bob Strope, back in the 60s, he was building one of these in his fucking basement. He was building a homemade Bronco, and he took it out to the Baja 1000, and you know what he did with it? He whooped everybody's ass. I mean, whooped them. So you know what happened? Ford called him and he said, hey, buddy, listen, I got an idea. I got this perfect idea. If you'll give us a call, we'll give you some parts, and we'll kind of do a Ford Strop edition. And then, so anyway, he started winning all kinds of Baja stuff. Anyway, that's the Strop edition. It does look like Auburn. I know Bo Jackson might want this. It's got rubber floors. We got red stitchings everywhere. That's the villain from Cars 2. Yes, I agree. Got the little Sasquatch, and y'all better brace yourselves. 87 grand was the Raptor. You ready? How much is a special edition Bronco? That's a 2-door Bronco. And if memory serves me right, yeah, there's no carpet down there. That's a rubber floor. So we're paying $78,000 for a rubber floor. But anyway, it does look good. If you're an Auburn Tigers fan, this is you. Let's get on back here. Y'all want to talk about Rangers or any? They've been doing, it's the same thing. Same thing. Been doing the same thing for, Mavericks. All right. Wait a minute. That's not, I was fixing to call you a Lobo. You got the how'd you get a Lobo grill? Anyway, we already kind of talked about Ford Mavericks. I do want to say one thing, okay? I love this. This is my favorite pickup truck. And it's not a truck. I know. Casey, it's not a truck. I know. Here's the thing, okay? Majority of the people don't need any, oh, Jesus. 140, 140, 140. So let's go. We got 280. We're at $320,000 worth of Ford right there. Let me ask me how I know. We'll get there in just a second. Look at it. They do look mean as crap sitting right there, though. Look at them, Shelby's. Anyway, you could buy 10 of these for one of those. Anyway, the Ford Maverick. Most people only need something like this. Max payload is like 1,500 pounds. Max tow is 4,000 pounds. It's not a truck. It will not do the same work as that. It won't do the same work as an old Ford Ranger. But if you're one of those people that gets a bag of mulch, if you're one of those people that buys a Ford Fusion, or you're a person that buys a Hyundai Tucson or something like that, you get a little pickup truck. I'm not trying to sell it to you because I don't do that. Well, I guess I should say that because we ain't talked about that in a minute. This is Marshall Mize Ford in Hickson, Tennessee. Welcome to the Sunday morning service. I don't sell cars. I just happen to love cars and know a lot about cars. So you can stay. I'm not going to sell you shit. That's not my game. But if you're tired of looking, and if you're tired of having a little crossover, check that out. It's a crossover with a bed. Because remember, crossovers are just cars with lift kits. So anyway, let's keep going. That's the base model Maverick, and I'll show you how cheap it is. Because that Maverick back there was about 40 grand, and 40 grand Mavericks are stupid. If you go on, I saw a $46,000 Ford Maverick. No. Why? Why? Why spend all that? Anyway, This is a base model Maverick right here. We got some Steelies on there. We got some XL package. We're going to get some cloth seats. Let's see what engine. We got a hybrid in here. We got the 2-liter. Show the folk want to know. So we're hybrid powered here. 2025 XL, we're front wheel drive. Front wheel drive, so we don't have all wheel drive. Remember, this is a crossover. This ain't a truck. So front wheel drive. Velocity blue. You're getting 42 miles per gallon in the city, 30 on the highway. 29.8. 29.8. So less than 30 grand gets you a base model Maverick. And this is about as cheap as you'll get. Now listen, hang on. I do want to say one more thing. These are window stickers. Hang on. I need a drink. Hang on. Sitting there licking my lips for YouTube. What the fuck is wrong with me? Somebody help this boy. Okay. I'm sure they have some kind of a discount. They can't sell cars right now. It doesn't really matter what manufacturer or what make. So I'm sure there's some kind of a discount. You ready? I know, Tom, I know. I'm sitting there, just occurred to me. Okay. I got a real problem with this. This is $140,000. This is a 5.0 underneath the hood, and it's supercharged, okay? Now, it's Shelby. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's got a ground effects pack, but this is $140,000. I don't see it. How much is I wonder how much one of these is used, like a 2023. I wonder what somebody's asking for a 2023 model. All right, so we got a 2-wheel drive Shelby GT 500. I don't know what it's called, but that's what we're going to call it. We're ringing it at $138,720. Come on. And this is the part that cracks me up. You don't even get a 5th wheel and tire. They're only going to give you 4 22s, and they're only going to give you 4 high-performance tires. You get a Shelby bed rug. Oh, that means when we pop it up, there's a snake going to look at us. Anyway, ooh, should we or should we not? Sure. Why not? Shelby. Anyway, this can be yours for the low, low price of $140,000. Damn. I don't see it, but maybe you do. 140 grand. Yeah. Let's keep going. Casey, how much is the 4-wheel drive one? Okay, let's see. Let's see what we'll see. 785. Oh, that's a man stuck, Casey. It's 142.20. Means you're only paying about $1,500 for that 4-wheel drive. Oh yeah, nice hand, I agree. Yeah, the 140 you ain't. Oh, she been sitting there for a minute. It's okay. One day, somebody will get you. I know. All right, let's keep going. Oh my God. Holy cow. Okay, so we're 140, 280, 320, 460, 600. Whoa. We got $740,000 worth of F-150 right here. Holy shit! There's $740,000 worth of F-150 in this little hole right here. It's cracking you up, isn't it? You guys are pissed. All they got's fucking body kits, Casey, and a supercharge. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why they can't charge 140 for me. They will in a few more years. Don't wait. You'll be up to 100 grand soon. You'll get to 6 digits. Listen, I don't think it's funny. Actually, I do think. What is this? Wait a minute. Does Explorer have a trimmer pack? Is this? Sorry, I'm hobbled. My foot is tore to pieces. This is a trimmer exploder. I didn't know you could get a trimmer. The little spots on the wheels. Oh, baby, you look sexy. Oh, honey, please tell me there's not a 2.3 under the hood. Please, for the love of Jesus in heaven, there's at least a 2.7 in here. Oh, a trimmer exploder. What are you doing? Look at them seats. Oh, baby. Got a little trimmer pack. Got a big screen. Oh, the gold stitches all around. Please don't have a 4-cylinder. Please don't. You bastard. Rocking that EcoBoost 4-cylinder, $53,000. We got Marsh Gray charged for $500 on the paint. Sorry, we'll go back to talking about trucks. I get sidetracked. Convenience pack. Anyway, Trimmer Exploder in Marsh Gray. This is the same color that's on the bottom of the two-tone trucks, like the Eddie Bauer, Jesus. King Ranch, this is the same color that they're using now, Marsh Gray. What do y'all think about that? I like the little thing in the center. Oh, no! No, 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 no. No! It's got those stupid lights. Somebody please explain to me why the whole fucking car industry now needs those hazard lights in their grill. I know why some of them have it, because there's a certain DOT thing. If it's certain wide, it has to have them. But come on, man. Do we need to... God. Gay. Stupid. Dumb. Anyway, that made me hate it. Casey, it's got those little covers on it. Well, thank God for that. All right, let's keep going. Oh, man. I think we may be done here. We may be done. Lavon, this is Tennessee. We're right outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Oh, here's a two-tone. There's that Marsh Gray showing up on a King Ranch. Let's go over and look at this King Ranch. Eugene, no arguments. It's, I need to show y'all an F-250. That's what we're missing. I found them. Because you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, here's a King Ranch F-150, just real quick. I'll show you what the price of that is, but oh. What do we think right here? Gray and Marsh Gray. Gray and Marsh Gray. Now you can really tell that that's not gray anything. Yes, the color is Marsh Gray, and that is carbonized gray. Is that what it says on the window sticker? Wait, I gotta see. It's gotta say carbonized gray and Marsh Gray. What is this? Oh, you don't even talk about it. Oh, what is this? See, Ford is charging $78,000 for this truck, and the dealership had to upcharge for a bedliner. You mean at $70,000 Ford couldn't put a bedliner in from the manufacturer? Now let me ask you a question. Hang on. We'll be serious for just a second. Is that because they're having to pay for electric car losses? Because Ford says they lose like 10 or 20,000, I don't know the exact number. They lose money on every Mach-E made. I don't know if that's true. So they got to put those losses somewhere. We're going to get over here and look at a couple $100,000 F-250s in just a second. Anyway, I'm just asking. Another thing. Ford Lightnings have been put on stop sale. And it's not the truck's fault. Did y'all hear about that aluminum plant fire up in New Jersey, I think it was, or New York? Please, somebody correct me, because I don't exactly know if that's right, but I know it was up north somewhere. Anyway, they've stopped production of that. F-150 production has slowed down because the aluminum, you know, because that's an aluminum truck. There ain't no steel in there. That's aluminum. Aluminium. But anyway, there's a Lightning. Sorry, guys, I'm slowing down. My foot is killing me. My wife is going to chew me out. I can't believe you went and did your show. I love y'all. This is what I do. Let me ask you a question. Hang on. Never mind. I'm not going to get too serious here. Let's turn around and keep going. We're here what we're talking about. All right, here we go. How much you think it is? It's a King Ranch F-250. It's got the high output 6.7. You can see the lipstick red badge down on the bottom. It's a FX4 package, so it's not a trimmer pack. So keep that in mind. 120 RC, you're close. Bama's probably pretty close. Crow, yeah, y'all are all over it. Now, this is a beautiful truck. I am not going to sit here and say that the truck is not gorgeous, that the truck is not, because the truck is beautiful. It is an absolute, it's a 350, excuse me. It's an absolute stud. But do you think that it is okay for 102 grand? Let's go up another rung up the ladder. Let's go to a platinum. We're about to go up in price again. Brace yourself. Could we get to, what the fuck? How's that even possible? You're a platinum. Platinum is higher than King Ranch. Yes, look. All right, hold up. Let's chat here for just a second. Mid-sized trucks. We're talking about the Nissan Frontier. We're talking about the Ford Ranger. We're talking about the Taco. We're talking about the Colorado and the Canyon. We're talking about the Jeep Gladiator. This is the mid-sized truck. If you're into any kind of off-roading whatsoever, this is it. This is about 62 grand brand new. You can find them all day long in the high 50s, low 50s, possibly in the high 40s by this point. This is the Ranger Raptor. That's 400 plus horses and 400 plus pound-feet of torque. Locking differentials, front and rear. That, sorry, that's Shelter Green. That's a Ranger Raptor. That's the baddest mid-sized truck going. Sorry, it just is. Casey, I hate Fords. Well, you can hate Ford all you want to, but Chevrolet, the 2.7, it ain't going to compete with this 3.0. And Toyota, they can take as many fucking leaf blower batteries as they want to and mount on either side of that four-cylinder. It ain't going to do nothing against that truck. That, if you want the baddest mid-sized truck, that's it, baby. Now, let me have a little bit of fun out here because it will come with a recall. It could come with a plethora of recalls. That's what Ford does. They set a record this year. Did you know that? Most recalls in a single year. Look it up. Casey, it's only October. I know. 2 months to go. I think they'll get to 150. Let's hobble back up to the front. West Tex, what you doing, baby? It's good to see you guys. Sorry, it's been a hell of a show. I saw some big numbers up in there. It's good to see you guys. Sorry, you know how I get going? Because if I read bad comments, then you know it'll mess with my head. And that was a good show. That was fun. I like coming to Ford lots. I've had a 4 F-150s ranging over 20 years, all trash. Lance, I have to be honest. If the first one was shit and trash, why did you buy 3 more? And if the second one was trash, see, I kind of have a hard time believing that comment, but hey, it's the internet. Say whatever you want, it doesn't matter. There's a lot of dough, I heard that. Putty, oh yeah, but when you're looking at, I know, but well, you always buy things used, because you probably get that in the high 40s, I don't know. West Texas, the Rangers are awesome. I do like the Rangers myself. Great, hey, Locke, thanks, man. That was a good show. We did, that was a good one right there. If this was your first time ever tuning in, I don't work here. I don't sell cars. I do get skeety corners. I don't sell cars. I know a lot about cars. I review a lot of cars. We go around lots all over the Southeast. So, sorry, I'm just not gonna sell anything. I had a 03 Expedition. Is that the last, I think 04 is when they went to the square body. You got the round body. I had a 99 F-150 with a 4.6. It wasn't, that engine was great. It wasn't very powerful, very reliable though. Nissan, laugh my ass off trash. Block, stick to crypto, okay? What you just said, okay, watch this. Nissan, laugh my ass off trash. Block crypto. That's like me coming into your world and saying crypto's fake. How would you respond to that? Nissan is not trash. Now, has Nissan made some trash? Oh yeah, but I don't know a car manufacturer that hasn't. That's just the name of the game. Great, crypto's fake as shit. Quit stealing people's money. Thief, you, stealing fakeness, selling fakeness, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Toyota makes a Tundra and is the biggest truck out there. This is why I can't read comments. My man said the Toyota Tundra is the biggest truck out there. Let's flip back around, shall we? Look, there's a pretty blue one over there. All right, that's the end of this show. We gotta go. I gotta hobble on back to the car. If this was your first time, welcome. If this was your last time, welcome. But have a hobbly. Adios. Jesus.